Will you let me film today? Cause I kinda dropped you off the tripod last week. Alright, new year, new me. Kind of. So I turned 29 on Saturday, and while I say new year, new me, I'm still dressed like this, cooking with a child's oven toy, so here we are. But also, I should note that today is my friend Addison's birthday, and Addison delivered on a birthday gift, let me tell you. When I told him I was out of the pre-made mixes for these videos, and that I would have to resort to the cookbook I bought for this oven. Oop, there goes one. He made all of these little bagged pre-made mixes complete with instruction guides. These look like the gayest drug deals. So we have chocolate cake, we have chocolate chip cookies, and we have buttermilk biscuits, and he pre-measured out sticks of butter in accordance to what I would need for each recipe. The dude rocks. So yeah, today we're going to be making chocolate cake. In Addison's instructions, it calls for chocolate cake mix, butter, and 6 teaspoons of milk. I don't have milk. Previous recipes just called for water, so I mixed water in, and we're going to hope for the best. This is probably going to end in disaster, huh? In an effort to kind of speed ahead things and give me less to edit later, I pre-made the first mix, and you know what? It doesn't look bad, but let's get it baking and see what happens. Ooh, but it won't spread out on the pan. Glad to know that the struggle is a constant thing that will continue happening this year. Okay, you know what? We're gonna call that good enough. A little nervous about how tall this all is in the pan, and that it's just going to expand more inside the oven, but you know, cross and burn that bridge when we get to it. Got the blue thingy. Time to venture in the great wide somewhere. It's in. How long does it cook for? 15 minutes. Cool, I can make the next one in this time. Alright, next mix. Where you at? Where you at? Also, 2 things to note since last week. My camera did break. The top half absolutely shattered off. But it's fine as long as I don't take it out in the sun, I guess. It's still recording, so we'll see if any of this footage survives. Ooh, oops, and already spilling. Cool, cool. See, this is just like being 28. And also, they turned our gas back on, like our oven is working, and I made pumpkin bread in the oven last week. But I figure, you know what? I purchased the oven, I have the new mixes, might as well keep doing this stupid shit. We're back to adding more water. And mix, 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 mix. Oops, I'm spilling so much already, and I've been filming for 2 minutes. Gotta find our little pre-measured butter stick. How much is it? 3/4 teaspoon. What are you, 2 tablespoons? Nope, that'll end in more disaster, I'm sure. 3/4 teaspoons. There we go. And we gotta melt it. Now are you done? Yeah, pour it in. Butter, 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 butter. Also, Heather, my roommate, is back, and she took one look at all of this setup and said, I'll be in my room and let you do your thing. She's so supportive. Next batch is done, and we still have 8 minutes before the first one is done. Now to play the waiting game. Woo! Kinda nervous to see how tall this cake's gonna be. How do I get you out without scorching my fingers? Ooh, you are not cooked all the way through. There's no way for me to put it back in the oven. You know what, we're just gonna let it sit for a while and hope it finishes cooking the rest of the way. If I seem frantic while I'm doing this, well, yeah, of course, always. But also, we're surprising Addison on a Zoom call in like less than an hour now, and I was hoping to have all of this done and decorated before then, but now it looks like that's not gonna happen. I have to figure some things out. Okay. I let it cool, and it's the first cake it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. I'm leaving that for now. It's a gross mess. I'm not gonna even show that on camera, but I have a plan for it. Maybe. The next cake is in. I set the timer for 20 minutes instead of 15 this time, and hoping it cooks all the way through. This is more of a science today, and I can feel my heartbeat pulsing in my ears. Last cake mix. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And we got the mix. Getting more water. And we're back to stirring. Oop, almost forgot to melt the butter. It smells like a movie theater in here. Butter. Ow, that's hot. Okay. All right, last thing of cake mix is done. Woo. Now we just have to wait for 15 more minutes. Okay. Alright, so good news. The second cake cooked more. Didn't cook all the way though. So, but it's feeling firmer than the first one. So you know what? I'm not gonna have time right now to cook the third one before Addison's surprise thing. So we're gonna take a brief hiatus. It's intermission, everyone. Go to the bathroom, go get some popcorn, some frosé or something. And you know what? We'll be back soon and try to figure out how to make something out of this. Happy birthday! It's a party. Alright, so we're back. Good news, he was very surprised. As far as the cakes go, the second one kind of set up, it's here, it'll work. The only problem with the third and final cake is that I put the dough in the fridge, or the batter I guess, and so now it's gonna take even longer to cook. We're just gonna see what happens. That's what it's for. We're having fun today. That's all what this is all about. Okay. Push it all down into the pan. There's also a strong burning smell coming from the oven now, which could only possibly be attributed to the fact that some of the cake rose up too high and is still inside. You know what? That's all part of the adventure. It's okay. Are we striving for perfection here? Obviously not. But are we having fun along the way? Sure. You cover it with enough frosting. You know, we just need to make it look pretty after, and that's fine. So this is clearly gonna need more time to cook because it's cold and the oven was just turned back on. So let's put it in for like 30 minutes and see if it doesn't burn the entire oven to the ground. 30 minutes later. Alright, time to see if this thing actually cooked. Well, it looks more done than the other two, so the cake is too tall. Where'd that fork go? Here's hoping I don't electrocute myself getting it out. Oh, and there's pieces stuck inside. Everything's fine. We're having fun. Ow! Okay, it cooked. Now time to let it cool off and do its thing. Alright, so good news. The third and final cake was the one that should have taken the cake before? Does that metaphor work when it's actually cake? I don't know. It worked, and since we have two cakes that kind of work, I cut them both in half, and I'm going to try to make a stacked little layer cake thing, then have Addison jump on for a call and blow out a birthday candle. Here we go. Alright, first layer is done. Second layer is also done. Third layer, you guessed it, she's done too. Didn't film when the fourth layer got on, but you got it, you can count. So everything's frosted, and you know, do you ever like get an idea in your mind of what something is supposed to look like and what it'll eventually turn out to be, and then life comes at you fast? It actually didn't turn out that bad. Let's add some sprinkles though. Why not? Oh, the sprinkles. Yeah, we're having fun in quarantine. How do I get it on the sides? Can I like tilt the? I shouldn't tilt the cake. Don't tilt the cake, Cody. Don't make more of a mess than you already have. And the sprinkles all sort of fell on, but you know, it kind of worked. All right, for finishing touches, let's call birthday boy and get him on the phone. Oh, hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, perfect. The cake, she has been baked. So here's your birthday cake.
It looks so good.
It is layers on layers. We'll cut into it in a sec, but I wanted to have you blow out the candle virtually. Were you surprised by our Zoom call?
Absolutely.
Haha.
It was so, yeah, I was very surprised.
You got pranked. You had no idea. Gonna get you on the thing. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yay, we did it! You did, and I blew sprinkles everywhere. That just shattered the illusion. And there's the inside cake reveal.
Nice.
You know what? Okay. And as always, how's the taste test? You know what? I definitely undercooked it. It smells like a candle in here. Happy birthday, Addison! Happy 29!
Thank you. I'm so glad I'm the only other person on this for now.
Yeah. You're the only guest star for now. You and Charlie. Well, have a great rest of your birthday, and I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Thank you. Love you.
Love you.
Thank
Bye.
You so much. Bye.
Honestly, this was a lot of things happening all at once between this and the surprise call, so I don't really remember much of anything that was filmed. So I'm gonna go have some fun editing this. You know, I don't have a life lesson this week. I had a birthday. I'm another year older. So is Addison. We're surviving in quarantine. That's about it. That's all we can hope for right now. Bye.